I think this is a Grow. No, it's a Xtouc. And I think, what's the model? The X003LLPYA7. You following along that? Or maybe it's just a simple Gk22D. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the serial number. This is the model. All right. Hey, either way, let's get in there and look at it. It's got a cleaning cloth in the bag. Pretty generic boxes for these guys. Xtouc. Okay. Kind of attractive little piece. It's got green micarta, kind of smooth. Standard deep carry pocket clip. It's recessed screw. Let's get that blade out. Okay, well, I know why I bought it now. Yeah, that's pretty attractive. Even the big pivot thing. Like that blade shape. Smaller knife. Perfect 4-finger grip. Yeah, just a nice, sweet little piece. What kind of steel we got? Does it say? I don't see nothing there. And I don't see nothing there either. I'm going to look at the box. Nope. All right, we're going to play guessing games. I'll look it up if I have to. Pretty solid action. Centered blade. A little bit of jimping on that flipper tab. And very snappy. Yeah, pretty solid. Liner lock. How we locked up? About 40%, 35-40%. Really snappy, very nice. How much tension's on that pocket clip? It's pretty good. But I am going to check it before versus after disassembly. That way, if I got to adjust it, I can do it. Try it on the thicker stuff. Yeah, that's pretty solid. It's got the one little screw in there. It's kind of neat, I guess. I'm going to be concerned about tension here. Not bad. I mean, maybe I'll try to put a little bit of tension on it, but I think that's going to hold in pocket. That's not coming out of there. Nope. Yeah, pretty good. If I think about it, I might squeeze it with a pair of pliers. Well, let's get in it. Let's disassemble it. Look at that big old pivot. And it's all the screw, too. Look at that. Interesting. Pretty cool. And then I think we got T6s. 2 of them, yeah. The one on the pocket clip is part of the scale, the handle hold down. So they all got to come. Which makes it easier to make the decision to put a little tension on the pocket clip. Got to take it off anyways. A little bit of oil back here. It's got full steel liner. Skeletonized quite a bit. Same on the other side. Small little cage bearings. Tiny little stop pin, but surely it's enough. There's some oil in concerns in there, so I'm going to pull this side. I'm going to get that oil off of there. Yep. All right. Well, let's wipe it all down. We need a dilly-dally. I think maybe most notable here is there's a couple of things that stand out. Is it's got oil under the scales, so that, you know, to me, that needed to be addressed. No designation for the steel, though. We're shooting in the dark here. I have no idea. But I will definitely look it up and see what they advertise it as. The big pivot is notable. The skeletonizing on the steel liners. Also notable is the tiny little cage bearings. Look at the little, looks like little footballs. Oh, little footballs. No, not little footballs. Little bearings. Yeah, they're tiny. But experience tells me that tiny or not, they'll run. All right. I'm going to squeeze that pocket clip real quick. Yeah. Why not? Put a little tension on it. Just get my little pliers, put the towel in it, protect it, and then all I'm going to do is close that gap a little bit right there. There we go. Not too much, I don't think. I hope not. It's awful round, but it's got one screw, so I should be good. All right, let's put it back together. Back together again. This one. I think I'll start by installing these little barrel spacers. Kind of hold everything down. Let's get the other one. Oh, there's already a screw in there. Not too tight, because I gotta get the pivot in. Sometimes you get that too tight and then you can't get your other pieces and parts in there. It is not a captured pivot, but the way it came apart, something tells me that's not going to affect us at all. I want to go cage up on these because there's recess in the blade, so I'll let that cage go up into that recess. Okay. A little bit of oily man stuff. One drop for the whole thing. It's so small, it doesn't need any more than that. We'll drop the cage down into that recess in the blade on this side. A little one drop there and one on the detent ball where it's running. Pretty simple stuff. last screw. Big long one. It's a flat screw so that the clip is recessed. Now it's all into this G10, but it's got some straight lines. It's only got one screw. I mean, this isn't optimum, but it's a long screw, kind of a bigger screw, so should be able to get some pretty good tension on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's super tight pocket clip now. I'm going to cinch this up and these two. Pocket clip's reversible. It's been cut out on the other side so you can just flip it over. It's a liner lock, so that works pretty good for a lefty. Flip that over. Yeah. Blade centered. Ooh, does that thing run now? Come on. Let's get rid of our tools. Let me check that blade for play. Yeah. There was just the tiniest little bit of wiggle in that. Oh yeah, right there. I already know. I'm gonna check it again. Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, let's call this action. What do we think? Back flipper only. Access to that liner lock. This is lowered. Nice scallop on there. Very intuitive. Easy to reach in and depress that. Anybody could function this lock here. Very nice. I mean, I can fail it, but it's incredibly snappy. It's just higher than the center of the pivot. It's arced a little bit. It's got great jimping on it. You know, so pretty confident deployment right there. I mean, I'll call it an A-. It's good stuff. I mean, C would be average. You know, B would be above average, and this is better than that. It's pretty good. Centered blade, very snappy, easy, almost 100% drop shut. Needs just a little coaxing going down. Let's move on to ergonomics. Yeah, it's very comfortable in hand. It's as comfortable as it looks like it would be. Yep. Not so confident, very confident grip. I mean, it's got a great, the flipper tab creates a nice finger guard there, locked in, good jimping on the spine. And so, as a result, it's got a confident grip, man. Yep, I'm really locked in on this knife right here. I can feel the pocket clip, but it's not hot in any way. Nice reverse grip right here. Good cap with the thumb. Again, very confident grip right here. And it's not so much. Yep. Wonderful. Let's check that pocket clip. Okay. Thick stuff I think is going to be wonderful. Yep. Yeah, that's a F5 clip right there. That'll survive a tornado. You know, the pants would be shredded, but that pocket clip would still be, you know, that knife would still be in that pocket. And then in the standard jean size and in my back pocket right there where, you know, where I like to carry, I mean, that's a dryer clip. That I could shake that, tumble down a hill, get in a fight, and it's still going to be there. I'm going to reach back, that knife's still going to be where I left it. Yep. Good pocket clip. Not a big fan of the single screw into the G10. You know, as you're flipping this and manipulating this knife, look where my fingers are. They're right on that pocket clip, 3 of them. And of course, this middle finger, you know, it's pulling up on that clip. Well, over and over and over, pretty quick that wiggles, you know. So it's really important to, if you had this knife, to pay attention to that pocket clip. If it gets loose, you have to get that screw tight, because if that screw gets loose, that thing will waller itself out. And I don't know that there's any kind of repair for that. Like, I don't know that there'd be any way to deal with it. You would just have a wobbly pocket clip. Yep. All right. Safety check. Where's the blade on this? Yeah, it's not exposed at all there. The tip was kind of close, but yeah, I can't get to it. So the clip's good, the tip's good, and I'm confident that I could handle this knife any way I want as long as that blade's closed. Let's check that detent on the closed side. Oh yeah, nice, sucks it right in there. As long as the blade's closed, this knife's safe. Keep me away from that sharp part. I'm going to check the sharpness. It'd be nice to know what the steel is. I mean, it's plenty sharp, no doubt about it. It feels a little toothy, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then onto the wood. Yeah, it felt a little chunky there. I ain't gonna lie. But it went through that paper really well, so it's just, I believe it's just got a toothy edge. Just a little light last pass. Alright. Let's check it one more time. See if it runs through that paper any better. Yeah. Yeah, way improved. Just needed a strop. Alright. Price, availability, steel. What's going on? Okay, I did find the knife. And it is D2 steel. The one place that I could find it for sale, I'm not saying it's not legit, but it's the Xtouc website, xtouc.com. Now, I just caution, I did not buy this knife from there because one look at the website kind of makes me go, I don't know if that's legit. Like, you know, these companies pop up all the time, or websites pop up all the time, and you just don't know if they're real or not. Now, this one, it appears real, and I don't think a scammer is going to be able to secure xtouc.com and then hang on to it for any amount of time. You would think that the company would actually rise up in there. There is a link on xtouc.com that when you click to it, to click through, it takes you to the Remet website, which makes me wonder if this is a budget line of Remet knives. Now, I don't know the answer to any of that, but they do show this knife in stock and for sale for $26. And I believe that's free shipped. So, yeah, about $25. Not bad for 25 bucks and pretty comfortable. Nice little basic fundamental pocket knife. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you watching.